68-year-old, and I have peripheral neuropathy in my feet. It started about 5 or 6 years ago, and it keeps gradually getting worse every year. And it's getting to the point where it hurts when I walk on my feet on bare pavement. And I tried some solution or miracle water recently by setting a little foot bath for my feet, which I usually use to soak my feet. And I had two of them, one side by side, and I'd put my feet into one of them and I'd pour the solution over my feet so they're all wet, and maybe 1/8 of an inch in the bottom of the foot bath, and keep them wet for 5 or so, 10 minutes, and then when they start to dry out on the top, I would move my feet to the other foot bath, take the solution, pour it from that foot bath, pour it over my feet again and wet them again. Keep doing that for about 15 to 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. And I noticed the prickly feeling in my feet, like the feet were kind of a sensation of like when your feet fall asleep, and which I didn't feel before recently, and so I knew something was happening. And I didn't notice when I was through, when I walked around and everything, I didn't notice a big improvement until the next day. When I get up out of bed, I noticed that my feet felt so much more normal. They didn't have the soreness. They seemed to they didn't have the numbness. It was reduced a certain amount. I wouldn't say it was back to normal, but it was definitely an improvement. And so I'm going to continue doing this. It's too early to say for sure how long it'll last, or at least in my experience, but it definitely did show enough improvement for me to continue it. For the last few days, when I would walk before I used this stuff, my feet hurt so bad that I was having difficulty walking real steady. Once the pain went away, then I just walked like a normal person, and that's what I want. And I think it has a lot to do with this. This thing takes away the pain, not just the pain, but somehow does some kind of healing of the nerves or whatever. Then your body is able to manage your balance, and when you walk, you don't have the pain, and so you don't react to pain. You just feel normal pressure or comfort, and that makes a big difference.